What's up, guys? So today we are taking a look at the goddess of war, Lady Sif. So Lady Sif has just been introduced to the game. We've got the welcome mail here, and we're doing this live on Twitch. So this is going to be a first look at Sif. I'm going to be opening some red star orbs, and hopefully we get Sif, but I don't have too many saved up. Going to be opening some of the actual character orbs for Sif, and hopefully we can get a bunch of actual shards for her. I'm going to gear her up as much as I can, and then we'll get a first look at some of the gameplay, maybe see if she has a kill animation. So that is the plan for today's video. Oh, that is my new sellout alarm. So yeah, I gotta run real quick. My sponsors need me. I will be right back. So real quick, I wanted to give you guys the heads up on Raid Shadow Legends. Raid Shadow Legends is a free-to-play epic dark fantasy turn-based hero collection RPG with over 400 collectible and customizable champions. Not only is Raid one of the top 3 ranked RPGs on the Google Play Store, but it's just been nominated as a finalist for Google Play's Best of 2019 User's Choice Award. In fact, there were over 15 million downloads in the last 6 months, and it's no wonder. You can assemble a team from 16 heroic factions, explore over 1 million champion builds, raid with friends in a clan, and ultimately claim glory in the PvP arena. Of course, the best part of the game is that it's completely free to play. Some of the really cool features that make Raid Shadow Legends unique include multi-battle auto mode, where you can set battles to run in auto mode while you do other things, weekly tournaments and events, whether it's fighting in the arena, running special dungeons, or just leveling up your heroes. There's always a way to compete and win extra prizes every week. And finally, since the game has been growing super fast, you can check out this awesome roadmap that the devs have published. They already have huge plans for updates for the game for over 6 months. This means you'll have plenty of sweet new content to look forward to, including a new faction, a tag team arena feature, and even a new clan boss you'll be able to challenge alongside your clanmates. So you can find me in-game under the username Khasino, and if you're quick enough, you can also join my clan. So what are you waiting for? Go to the video description, click on the special links, and if you're a new player, you'll get 100,000 silver, 50 gems, an energy refill, and a free champion, Executioner. But note, these exclusive rewards are only available for the next 30 days. Alright, we are back. Glad I could help out with that. So, anyway, yeah, let's open some orbs for Sif. But alright. So, we're gonna open some Sif orbs, and hopefully we get lots of Sif. Shout out to MSF Isley, by the way, for having the only Lady Sif Red Star orb so far. Alright, here we go. Me's in chat. Let's see who can get the highest Sif score. KMR, I used you for the red star, so hoes love cake, show me lots of Sif. That's a 6, that's the least possible, actually. What else we got? Shepherd 85, show me lots of Sif. We got a blue, a 20 off the bat, alright, not too bad. Let's see if anyone can beat Shepherd. Higgy 56, show me lots of Sif. No, that's a 6. Pretty Pete with the 40? Alright, Pretty Pete, show me. Oh shit! What the? Pretty Pete calls the 40? What is this? Someone just highlighted their name and I missed it. I was distracted by the called shot of the 40. I'm impressed, not gonna lie. Alright, Mateen 1984 said, I got you on that purple. Back-to-back purple? No, but a blue, I'm not mad. Not too shabby. Metal Master 29, show me something good. No, but Pop 719, thank you for the OG sub. I think I'll have to go for it. Pop 719, show me lots of Sif. No, another green, back-to-back greens. Not like this. What else we got? Need another volunteer. Mancunian UK, I hope I pronounced that right. Show me lots of Sif. That's 6. JT Betts, show me lots of 6. Or Sif. Words are hard. Alright, we got a 10. Alright. Rossi Coops PS4, show me lots of Sif. No, that's a green. Bulgy Milk, show me lots of Sif. Another blue. Alright, another 20. We're doing okay here, not too bad. Only a Sif deals in absolutes. Wah, wah. Sophevi or Sofevi, show me lots of Sif. That's just a 6. In the Fleshman said LOL. Anthony786, show me lots of Sif. And that's a 10, not too bad. Alright, what else we got? JSWAT85. Hook it up with some Sif. Another blue. J-Swat with the 20. I'll take that. Alright. Ballistic X24. Show me lots of Sif. And we got one more. That 8, not too shabby. We got one more of these to open. And you already went. I'm trying to pick someone new. Tarrant972. Hook it up. And no, we end on a green, but at least it's an 8. So the grand total, I bought this offer twice. We got 190 shards. I'm not too mad about that because that is a 4-star. You need at least 180 to get 4-star. So going straight to 4-star, not too shabby. Means should be no problem to get at least a 5-star Sif from the Blitzes. So we'll go ahead and recruit Sif here. I'll also give my early thoughts on the T4 upgrades for Sif, but let's go ahead and keep ranking her up. That is correct. Rank her up. Actually, I think top 2,000 will put her 5-star. Oh no, I need what, 130? You're right, it might be top 100. Yeah, I need 130. You're right. But all right, so yeah, so straight to 4-star, not too shabby. I can just get 5-star by going for top 100. I might have to do that. I do like Sif quite a lot, so I am going to be equipping her gear, but first I want to level her up, and to do that I'm going to need a bit more gold. That did get me the achievement for ranking up characters 550 times. Okay, I'll take that. By the way, after 720 days, they stopped giving you the achievement for days played, but I did mark it in my phone. We are very, very close to my official 2 years, and when I do hit 2 years, I will be doing basically like a roster overview and maybe take a look back at where I was at 1 year ago. I will be revealing exactly how much I've spent. I'm going to contact support on the exact day of my 2 years, which again is like less than a week away, and I'm going to find out exactly what I've spent thus far, and then we're going to probably have like a pity party on YouTube for all of the money that was spent on very negligible gains. Speaking of wasted money though, let me buy some gold offers for Sif and hopefully get enough gold to power her up quite a bit.
Autobots, wail out.
So we grabbed some gold offers, so if I have to grab an extra gold orb or two, I will, but we'll see how much we can power her up. We're at 1.78 mil. It takes about 3.65 mil, somewhere around there, to take a character from 0 to 70. And then there's all the abilities and the gear, so I don't think we're quite going to 70, but we'll see what we can do. Alright, need a lot of gold here. Ask on the 31st for tax purposes. Not a bad idea, but I can also just, once I have that number, then I can just track from then on. Alright, a blue drop. At least we got 100k. That's something. Alright. Not exactly the amount of gold I wanted or needed, but we got some. And then I can actually do some of the milestones for the Electra Blitz and get a bit more gold. But, alright, so let's at least take her up to like level 60 here. As it is, with only 4 gold stars and only 2 red stars, she's not going to be strong enough to join the rest of my Asgardians quite yet. But we'll get her powered up nonetheless, so we'll take her to level 60, which is only 1.37 mil gold. Might take her to 65, we'll see. So now she's got a whopping 2,000 power. I do like to demonstrate this on video whenever I can, by the way, which is that almost all of a character's power comes from their abilities, specifically their power rating. So even after I equip a lot of gear, Sif is not going to be that strong. But yeah, let's start equipping. I'll be happy if I can get her to gear tier 10, but we'll see. I'll be surprised. I have tons of skill gear. I just don't have a lot of ABCs. I only have like 60 ABCs, so might get stuck right around gear tier 9.5. We'll see. I'm so glad they have this equip all button, can I just say. And again, I try not to praise Foxnex too much for doing something that should have been in from global launch, in my opinion, but better late than never. I'm so glad this button exists. This does save a tremendous amount of time for those of you that were hoping for the clicking ASMR of all of the items. Sorry that we shortened that segment, but I don't miss it. And shout out to the people in my Loot Cakes Alliance who are getting spoiled today. You know, that's something I actually should have done. I can cash in some Loot Cakes right now for some power cores. Maybe I should do that. But alright. People with the blue gear shortage are waiting for me to run out. They will be waiting a while. To give you an idea, let's just see how many of this. 765. How many of this? 1,123. Yeah, I'm all right on blue gear for now. That said, as you can see, crafting and equipping gear starts to get real expensive. Check tech gear. I'll check tech gear after. All right, we can go straight to gear tier 9. So the question is, will we make it straight to gear tier 10? No, we will not, but we're close. So let's give her the big damage item. Let's give her the big health item. Let's give her this. I think it's just ABCs that I'm short. But you can see this power jump here. So she is 7,587 power at level 60 gear tier 10. Just about, almost gear tier 11. Sorry, I didn't realize she's already gear tier 10. I'm losing my mind. I've looked like an idiot this entire video. Thanks for nobody telling me. And now I look over in chat and they were all telling me this whole time. Alright, well, I can be dumb sometimes. Anyway, yeah, so she's almost gear tier 11. Gonna upgrade her abilities here, but watch the power jump where it's 7587. Here we go. Yeah, no, a bunch of you did tell me. I apologize. It's my fault. Alright. So, with upgrading just the basic here, we went from 7k to 13k. Upgrading just the special here. And she went from 13k to 19.9k. I'm going to do the passive next because the ultimate always sees the biggest jump. And then we'll actually look at the T4s and how worth they are. So with the passive, now we're at 22.1k. And finally, we'll do the ultimate. All right. And now she is at 30.7k. Not too shabby. I'll get her to gear tier 10 probably tomorrow. And I'll get her up at least to around level 70 over the next few days, especially once I get the gold from the Electro milestones. I know I can't afford it yet, but how much are we talking for 65? Oh, 701k. All right, so she'll be 65 later today. So looking at her T4s, and I am eventually going to be putting out an Orange Essentials for the Asgardians, fear not. And off the top of my head, from giving a quick look, by the way, just if you're tuning into this video, again, may not be the final version that I put into the Orange Essentials for the Asgardians, but right now, looking at Heimdall passive, Loki special, Loki ultimate, and the Loki special is like a probably. Hela passive is a definite, and the Hela ultimate, while, okay, so let me back up. Definitely Hela passive and Heimdall passive for war, no question about that. And definitely Loki ultimate, you want all of those. The Loki special is something you probably want. I'm not sure if I want to call it essential yet. Like, you do want double mind control every single time for sure, with very, very few exceptions. But you already get it 75% of the time, so it's not absolutely necessary, since most of the time you're going to get it. So I'm leaning towards 3-star on that, but we'll see. And then what's the other one? Oh, the Hela ult. So the Hela ultimate actually does very little for a full Asgardian team. It gives more damage to Hela's ult, which is good, but the debuff spread is not really capitalized on. However, for anything else you use Hela for, it's worth having. I currently use Hela in my arena team. I use Hela in my Ultimate 7 team, so I have zero regrets about putting T4s in her ult. I do consider her ult essential, but if you're only using your Asgardians for war defense and nothing else, then you don't necessarily need that Hela ult, but it is so good for Hela on any other team. So that's just a quick rundown, and now we'll look at Sif. So adding 40% damage to the primary, that is a 2-star. Like, that's pretty standard. That's not important. 50% damage to this is like barely a 2-star. Pretty standard, so that's not important. 40% damage to primary and secondary targets, and rebound to an extra target. So this is one of those that's a lot of damage, but I don't know how necessary it is. Like, it is a very, very, very good upgrade, and if you just objectively look at how much more damage it is, it's really, really, really good. You're adding 40% up front and then 40% 4 or 5 more times. Like, it ends up being a lot of damage, but because it's spread out and because it's coming from a character that's not necessarily going to do crazy damage, as good as it is, I think I can only give it a 3-star because I don't see there being many fights where this will be the difference in a kill, but it's certainly a lot of damage. It's a very good upgrade. It's definitely no worse than a high 3-star. And then for the passive, oh, okay, so where she gains an extra 25% and 10% block amount and 10% block chance for each Asgardian ally. So assuming that she has 5 Asgardian allies, because you also count Greg, then she is going to be at, let's see, she's got 25 and then 50, so 75%, and that'll go up to 85%. And then the 10% block amount will go up to 15, which will ultimately be 40%. If my math is right, pretty sure, yeah, 40% block amount. So that is good. So this is very strong, but everything else she gets on spawn defense up and 2 deflect, which is great. On turn, she heals every turn per non-minion Asgardian. Yeah, so this is not super necessary, but it's good. This will help her survivability a lot. It's more. I think I can only give this a 3-star though. It's not so much that it's overwhelming. So yeah, I don't think Sif has any necessary T4 upgrades. Although I do think both her ultimate and passive are pretty strong. Her special and her basic are pretty mediocre, but I'm not in a huge hurry to upgrade any of her abilities with T4s. But that's good. Don't want too many characters that need that many. Alright, let's see. We got some Winter Soldier, we got Hydra Rifle Trooper, we'll put Sif, maybe we'll put Nebula, and maybe we'll put... let's put Hand Blade Master. He's pretty good, right? So hopefully Sif will get to do a lot of work here. And yes, normally you want your tank on the edges, but we're in tier 1, so should be... I think we'll be okay here. I'll tell you this, if we don't win this, Sif is really, really, really bad, confirmed. Yeah, her block chance would go from 35% plus 50% to ultimately 85%, that's right. Alright, so we'll slow it down so we can see her animations, although we'll speed his up. So she spawns with defense up right away. That's already super useful. In war defense, which is really what they're designed for, Heimdall will spawn everyone with 2 turns defense up if you T4 is passive, which you should. But yeah, she spawns with defense up, which is nice, and she spawned with some deflects as well. So I do like that her taunt is also a damage dealing ability. Definitely something I like in a tank. So let's go ahead and see this. And I really do like her animations, by the way. The sound effects on them are good. The way they slow-mo like certain action shots of the animation itself are really nice. So I'm pretty happy with her animations. Oh, she had a counter. Oh, but that counter did not do much. I'm trying to not hit these guys so hard, so perhaps we can have Sif finish someone off. Oh, he went after her because she's taunting. But she blocked it and countered, took away his death proof. So I guess we'll go ahead and hit Wolverine here. Hulk smash. Man, she just cuts through people with the counter. She's not been taking a lot of damage. Now, this is tier 1 of Blitz, so who's to say, but yeah, I'd say she tanked that very effectively. She may have some of the highest block chance in the game. I have to look. I think, I know M'Baku, when he's taunting, has really, really good block chance, but hers may be the highest. And they've called her the Shield Maiden. And obviously she's using a shield for a lot of what she's doing, so I think it makes sense that she blocks a good bit. I know Captain America can get really high block chance with a bunch of Avengers as well, but I think hers with a full team of Asgardians might be the most. And I do like that all the Asgardians Bifrost in. Alright. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this. Yeah, that animation is really cool. Hela doesn't Bifrost in. Well, she's Hela. Alright, gets dodged. Set you up with a counter. Alright. Okay, he gets countered. Okay. Another counter. Yeah, all the counters are nice. She's just counter, counter, counter. You're just punished for hitting her. She's not an unstoppable tank, even on her team. But, yeah, she does reflect a good amount of damage with those counters. So, this is a rebound chain. So I don't know. We're going to check after this, see if she has any kill animations, but go ahead and do this. She takes out the staff. Alright, gets that kill. I don't think that's a kill animation. I think that's part of her chain. But after this, I'm going to... oh, is that where she keeps it? Okay, she sheathes it there. I'm going to take her into a random Nexus stage and see if she has any cool kill animations, see what we can get out of her. I don't know if she has any kill animations, but we'll check it out. And if it ends up that she doesn't, then I don't know if I'll leave that in the video. We'll see. Alright. By the way, there's a double drop going on for Mercenaries. I do like their new indicator for it. Alright, and I usually use this stage, so let's do it. And we're going to use just Sif. Everyone else can get out. Sif, 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 Sif. There you are. Alright, let's get it. But yeah, I'm going to say Disrupt is your best bet at countering Sif, because she gets that taunt every third turn she can taunt, and she's always getting the deflects and the counters, so characters that can disrupt are going to be good into Sif. Characters like Magneto, Miles, Pyro. Alright. I actually don't want her killing people. I don't want to use her special because I don't want her counters to kill too many people. Let's see if she'll leave him alive. Oh, she blocks an attack and then she hit him with a back kick? Alright. I don't know if that was a kill animation, but that was pretty cool. Alright, she blocks JJ's ult. Alright, now we'll get a good rebound chain. Another block. She's blocking so much, even when she doesn't have Asgardians with her. That's insane. Her, like, you've seen all this blocking that's been going on, and man, just imagine. But, alright, so she just has a second blade on her sword. That's what it is. It's a double-bladed sword. I mean, that's just cool. Oh my god. Yeah, her animations are awesome. Sif is great. Alright, maybe she has a kill animation on her basic. Let's see. Alright, that's that back kick. That could be it. Again, I don't know that she has one, but the back kick seems to be a finisher animation. It's something. Alright, we're back. So you may notice my Sif looks a little bit different, my outfit looks a little bit different. So I was actually recording the original video on Monday, and towards the end my internet went out. Just right in the middle of it, ruined everything. So I'm kind of picking it up where we left off. My Sif is a little bit stronger. She's up to level 68, gear tier 12, got a couple more red stars for her, so she's now ready to fight alongside the rest of my Asgardians. And I'm now in 8-3 of Blitz, so I'll throw in one video here at the end of Sif fighting with the full Asgardian team in tier 8-3 of Blitz. But real quick, I wanted to give a shout out to the Loot Cakes Power Core winners. If you guys saw the Final Boss of Blitz video, I said 4 people were going to win $25 worth of Power Cores, so I have those winners rolled, so I'm going to go ahead and put them up on the screen for you. There will be more Loot Cake Power Core giveaways. I just haven't actually gotten paid by them yet, so I'm doing all this out of pocket for now. But yeah, there will be more Power Core giveaways from that because we did an awesome job with Loot Cakes. So yeah, let's make it happen. So first, let's congratulate Cyrus Cooper, who wrote, "If I wail harder, I'd become a clownfish." Well, clownfish or not, congratulations on $25 worth of Power Cores. Also, congratulations to Mario Grayes, or Grayes. What, you don't have at least 5-7 red star characters? You need to wail harder. I'm aware, I'm working on it. Thank you for your support. Also, congratulations on $25 worth of Power Cores. Congratulations to Oscar J. Egas, or Egas. Moby Dick didn't need to wail harder. Who's to say, no one ever asked him. But congratulations on $25 worth of Power Cores. And finally, Sheriff Kyogre, who wrote, "I don't see how you can wail harder. You're pretty stacked with 6 red stars and on decent tunes too." Well, I certainly could wail harder, but I'm not particularly looking to. But congratulations, Sheriff Kyogre, on $25 worth of Power Cores. And also, Loot Cakes announced that anyone who signed up with my link, they are rolling one random winner for $100 worth of Power Cores. So they're going to let me know who won that in the next couple of days. But yeah, we're going to keep the Power Cores rolling. But enough about that. This video is getting kind of long, so let's jump into 8-3 of Blitz and see what Sif alongside a full Asgardian team can do. So I checked the different matchups. Earlier on stream, the full Asgardian team beat a full Guardianerva team like BKT. They beat full Guardians. They effortlessly beat the Marauders. They beat the Brotherhood without much trouble because they're immune to blind. So they are really, really strong. And I haven't tested them into a Captain Marvel, Minerva, Thanos team, but they've been doing really well. So I'm expecting them to handle this pretty well. I think the only team they've lost to so far is X-Men. And in Alliance War, since you're more likely to see them on defense, the main things we've been using into them for Alliance War, an AIM team does well into them because they have a bunch of debuffs and they get punished for that, and they don't have a lot of cleanse either. And then also the Supernatural team does very well against them. But yeah, so let's see what we can do here. All right, we got the defense down. Let's get the heal block. All right, that was fortunate. She went after Sif, and my Sif blocked it like a champ. Then Greg died, so Sif even got a heal. Let's go ahead and spread that. And you can see this team just does an insane amount of damage. This taunt will probably kill Minerva. Yeah, look at that. That's an 8-3 Minerva already dead. And I think every character on this team is only 4 red star except Thor. I think Thor is 5, and Thor hasn't even gone yet, so just their damage is terrific. Let's go ahead and get good value there. We'll go ahead and do the hammer throw, which does excellent damage now. And I mean, look, this at the end of their first rotation, that was Thor's first turn there. They only have 2 people left on the field. I mean, the damage this team does is just nuts, and their sustain is incredible. So yeah, I mean, you can see this wasn't even a challenge for them. This team is insanely good. So yeah, if you were wondering if it's worth it to invest in the Asgardian team, they are pretty solid. I have had people asking me how good of a raid team they are. They're not a great raid team. They don't get defense up. In war they do, but otherwise they don't get a team-wide defense up. So without like really, really high red stars on everyone, they're not a terrible raid team, but they're not great. They also don't have any cleanse. The only thing they can remove is heal block, so. But yeah, we'll go ahead and send Captain Marvel back into orbit here. And yeah, I mean, again, that's 8-3 of Blitz, like Captain Marvel, Minerva, Thanos team, and they cut through that like it was nothing. So yeah, that wasn't even a challenge for them. This team is insanely good, so. When you have them all together, the synergy is excellent. But, so, I'm glad I got to give you guys a quick look at what Sif is capable of and what the Asgardian team are capable of as a whole. thank you guys very much for tuning in. I realize this video's gone kind of long, so I'm gonna wrap it up. For those of you that don't know, I stream Marvel Strike Force on Twitch every single day at 1 p.m. Pacific time. That's twitch.tv/Khasino. Also, anyone is welcome to join my Discord server, discord.gg/Khasino. We got Blitz predictions, infographics, videos, data mines, content creator Q&A, and more. So feel free to check it out. And yeah, keep an eye out for more videos, more giveaways. I'm probably going to do another 12 days of YouTube around Christmas time this year. And my official 2 years playing this game is coming up. It's less than a week away. So I will be doing a roster overview to see what kind of progress I've made since the end of my first year. And I will be revealing exactly how much I have spent on this game. So make sure to check that out. And I will have that and plenty of other goodies for you guys real soon. Until then, peace!